Mario and Luigi, partners in time. That's a relevant game, right? So, as I'm sure you all know, there's Mario, Luigi, Baby Mario, and Freddy Fazbear. So I'm sure you all read the title. The rules are simple. I can only use the babies in battles, and for instances like boss fights, I will let the adults get knocked out, so then only the babies will fight. I will also not be allowed to collect items or go to places I normally couldn't reach using the adults. Although if it is a required area, I'm allowed to do it. I also will not be skipping any battles. The fun part of this challenge is the fact that the baby stats are worse than the adults. And let's just get right into this. I'm sure you guys all know the story. Aliens want to take over the Mushroom Kingdom in the past, and somehow no one in the present knows it's going to happen. And yeah, Mario and Luigi have to save us somehow. Surprise, surprise, Bowser tries to kidnap Peach, and Mario has to stop him. You know, this storyline is so compelling, it makes sense to me why Mario Bros. Wonder is so bad. So, after a flawless turn, Toadsworth still has the gall to ask me if this was my first battle. Toadsworth has watched me dodge the flame every single time, and he still asks if I need to know how to dodge the flames. You know what? I'm so happy there's only one Toadsworth. That battle was so hard. Thank God I had Toadsworth constantly stopping the battle to ask me if I know how to play the game. Toadsworth is still alive in the present. Anyways, I'm gonna skip this whole section because it's just the adults and no one cares about them. I know I said I was going to skip this part, but I just want to point out the fact that yet again, Toadsworth has watched me do a perfect turn, and he still asks if I need a refresher on how to battle after I just battled, and I accidentally said yes. Blah, 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 blah. A time hole opened up in the garden, and all of a sudden some suitcase comes out of the time hole. And yeah, we play as adult Mario and Luigi for a while here. I just want to make sure you guys know the story. Unfortunately here I have to collect 5 coins with the adults, but I will make sure not to use them. Also, I know what you're thinking. He's skipping a lot of footage. He could be cheating. If you go check out Nifty Killer Raw, my other channel, you will see that I uploaded all the raw footage from this gameplay. So, you can see I am not a cheater. If you thought the crying in Yoshi's Island was bad, you're gonna be in for a real surprise with this game. See, Bowser hard carries Bowser's Inside Story, but he also hard carries this game. I mean, he kidnaps this girl all the time and he still finds her annoying. How can you not respect that? See, this battle would be fun and difficult if it wasn't for the fact that it was used as a bros item tutorial. It's a really good thing that Mario and Luigi haven't changed their fashion since they were babies, or else how else would Toadsworth know that they're the same person? You know, thank God Toadsworth was here to state that that was probably Princess Shroop. No shit! The Koopa Cruiser gets fisted by some purple thing or whatever. And then we land in Bowser's castle, and for some reason we're playing as the adults again. So, we find the babies, and baby Mario jumps right into Luigi's arms, but baby Luigi's a little baby bitch. So, much like a Minecraft YouTuber once they hit 100k, I have unlimited access to the children. So, unfortunately with this battle, I do have to use both the adults and the babies, but I don't finish the adults' attacks, so that was the best solution I could come up with there. So, what I'm about to show you is 4 times speed of the first official battle with only the babies. This is the hell that this challenge is. So I got my first level up on the babies. In case you're wondering how I'm going to be running them, I'm going to be running Mario with a lot of power, and then Luigi with a bunch of defense and HP. So from my battles, I have learned that I hate the Boom guy because of his high defense, high HP, and his weird attacks.
Know your fucking place, trash!
So I got to the point where you're pretty much done the castle and got the first cobalt shard. Now you see, the cobalt shards would be cool if they ever were useful, because half the time you lose them, other times they just give you multiple. They're stupid. So I finished Bowser's castle, learned about the badges, gave the salvage badge to baby Luigi, and ended up buying scratchy jeans for baby Luigi to up his defense. I also sold Mario and Luigi's pants. This whole video I've been insulting Toadsworth, but you think someone would at least have told him that the people from the past were in the present, so then he wouldn't be so confused. But hey, I wouldn't tell Toadsworth either. Some pink toad tells us that Princess Peach was captured by aliens. I mean, I couldn't have figured that out myself. Luckily, Luigi exists because at least he understands the value of the babies and chooses to save them. Real quick side note, when I was younger, I thought Mario and Luigi's gibberish was actually Italian, so yeah, this game lied to me when I was a kid. The first part of the forest went very smoothly, and I can't really say much about the second part either. Now, entering the factory could be a fun challenge, but this was actually where this challenge idea came from, because you can't use the adults for the whole section. We run into these hammer bros that talk like they're a kid from 2014 who is just obsessed with MLG. I would know. I was that kid. But I'm not one of those who call Skibbity toilet brain rot worse than MLG, because it's all the same thing. Mario and Luigi get sucked up by a tree nose. Yeah, you can't write this. Well, somebody wrote this. But on a real note, this is terrifying. The babies have to watch the adult versions of themselves just get sucked up and taken away. And have you looked at the credits art that they use for this? It's insane. As a matter of fact, all the credits art is scary. I'm happy I was too busy crying as a kid to really see the art. See what I mean? It's all brain rot. So their antenna were making them talk like that. You know, that's what I said in 2018 when MLG stopped being cool. So the Hammer Bros entrust 2 children with hammers. That's a good idea. So, as much as I love this section, spoiler alert, it's possible to do it with only the babies, so I'll be skipping it. While I was here, I picked up the unarmed genes, which ups your attack but lowers your defense. Baby Mario's gonna die a lot.
Babies!
So, I reluctantly saved the adults, but you know how much easier this challenge would be if I didn't have to save the adults? So, unfortunately for this tutorial, I do have to use the adults, but I learned something interesting here. It turns out when the adults are a low level, the hammer does less damage. So, I get to the first boss with Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, both at level 9. I was really excited going into this because this is when I knew the challenge was going to be fun. Yep, you guys saw that right. The caterpillar drinks, and then the aliens eat the poo. Anyways, Baby Mario knocks over the drink with a hammer and then the battle begins. This is why you don't trust kids with hammers. Oh no, Mario! I really tried to save you there. Oh no, Luigi! I really tried to save you there. I really love how this boss battle utilizes Dr. Shroob's mushrooms, because earlier they would have you fighting a lot of Dr. Shroob's, and now you have to make sure you knock the poisonous one in the caterpillar's drink so that you can do more damage to him. It's a very good idea. You know, I would love to say this was a hard-fought battle, but I only had to use one mushroom, and even then Mario didn't take damage after that. And I just used the green shell a few times, and then he died. So, we got another cobalt shard, but somehow Bowser running around in a circle made everyone dizzy, and then he stole both the cobalt shards. You know what? Fair enough, we did steal his. Back in the castle, I buy the preferred pants for Baby Luigi, which ups his defense even more. And I got the shroom badge for Baby Mario, which makes it so he gains more health from mushrooms. We inform EGAD that we got robbed like idiots, and then he starts talking about toast on Sunday morning. I don't think this guy is as smart as people say. It's almost like the game knew my 3 favorite things: Baby Peach crying, the Toadsworths, and having to play as the adults. It's so amazing! Anyways, I now know how to do the Toadsworth twist. I'm so happy I know how to do that. Now off to my favorite part of the game, Yoshi's Island. Hopefully there's no problems here. Some weird Koopa takes pictures of the babies. Hopefully 30 years later they don't try and sue the Koopa because the pictures ruined his life. Seriously, how did the Nirvana baby think he was gonna sue Nirvana? So, I think the Koopa has Yoshis as slaves in her attic. I mean, me personally, I like to keep my slaves in my basement, but you know, work with what you got. See, that would never happen if you kept them in the basement.
Oh, no!
So, there's some giant Shroob monster Yoshi. I'm not even gonna diss this thing. I think this thing is so cool. That Yoshi really just tried to hide in the corner. I've never heard that one before. But seriously, what was she thinking? She just went right up to the monster that she watched eat a Yoshi, and then just got spit out because she was a Koopa. I mean, this monster's racist. Yes, guys, what you are seeing just happened. The Homer Simpson Yoshi just watched 2 other Yoshis get eaten and then thought he was gonna come in as a hero, and then he was surprised when he got eaten. Like, this cutscene is so dumb, and I love it. I seriously love this part of the game, but these cutscenes are so dumb. Mario really just tried politely asking Kamek for the Cobalt Shards back. Keep in mind, in this universe, he has canonly tried to kidnap them when they were babies. So why did he think that would work? Seriously, there must be something wrong with this monster, because he refuses to eat a Koopa, but he ate a broom. So Luigi takes 4 cookies, which doesn't really matter now, but it's kind of cute later. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, Kamek starts a couple forest fires, but then calls us weenies. What the hell, dude?
What weenies?
Wait, nah, what the fuck? Someone throw stuff while in prison right now. Wait, what? Drinking water can make you fat? Anyways, I started fighting some Pidgeots, and holy crap, that hurts. Baby Mario really needs more defense. So, Baby Mario got eradicated, which is a theme that happened a lot through this part of the game. But I did use one of my 1-ups on him this time. I found the heart pants and gave it to Baby Luigi, and it ups his HP and defense. Yeah, that was the biggest fumble of my career. Now Baby Mario and Baby Luigi aren't on the same XP level. I really came to hate seeing 2 Coco Nutters on my screen. Dude, I can't say that name, I'm sorry. I really came to hate these 2 coconut guys on my screen, because when one of them got low, they'd heal with the rain move, and it would just be an annoyance, like they weren't hard. This battle I did get lucky because I kept making them dizzy with my hammer. So, with both the babies level 12, I went to fight Kamek. Nah, Bowser's actually so right now. Mario and Luigi stole the treasure from him. Therefore meaning, the treasure is his. So we are the bad guys. And the babies just ate all the cookies. I'm starting to think that we are the assholes. So, after my now biggest fumble, I decided to reload my save state. I mean, restart the game. Yeah, emulators are bad and all that. See how I waited a second to make sure I didn't give Luigi the 1-up? Thank you, I know. I swear, it's so much easier to counterattack as Luigi. Maybe next time I should make Luigi the attacker. Also, if you noticed, I only had the 1-up. You know, I think I actually could have won that fight. But maybe it's better that baby Luigi got dizzy and then almost survived, but then didn't. Because, you know, baby Mario needs XP. You guys saw that right. Mario went 4 turns without being attacked. And he only got attacked because the attack Kamek used attacked both. After a couple smash eggs,
Smash.
and after more green shells than I get in Mario Kart when I'm in last place, we defeated Kamek very easily. Which is weird because I was really struggling in the beginning. Valid. I honestly don't even know what to say about this. That tongue game crazy.
Mario!
Luigi's a real one for doing this, though. While Mario's sleeping, Luigi has to deal with the babies. And remember the cookies I was talking about? Well, they come into play here.
Babies.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Jeez, Mario. Thanks for getting up now. Yoshi informs us that he can get this boulder rolling with the power of friendship. Yeah, literally the first battle and the first move, baby Mario fucking dies. And I don't have enough 1-ups to revive him. And just like that, the difference in baby Mario's and baby Luigi's XP level is like the difference between men and women's pay. This just isn't fair. I saved this Yoshi from absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, the bullies. These things are completely insane, so I decided to come back to this later. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you, this shit straight pissed me off, so I reloaded my save state. Yeah, so this part had more bullies, but for whatever reason, as soon as I left that room, I figured out how to fight the bullies. Then I saved the pink Yoshi. I then save another blue Yoshi. I then save this really hungry Yoshi. You gotta respect how painful that would be, and then the giant Yoshi just blows steam out of his nose and he's fine. Don't worry, I did go back to the bully room. Yeah, baby Mario dies again. But ironically enough, I got a 1-up after this battle. Baby Mario dies again. We catch a Yoshi enjoying the jacuzzi. Maybe this jacuzzi isn't as glamorous as it was thought to be. I got a 1-up super from this Yoshi. Not to flex or anything, but that puts my 1-up counter up to 3. And then I got a drain badge from this Yoshi. I gave it to baby Luigi. It makes it so whenever I attack an enemy, the holder gets more health back. Anyways, we find Toadbert and he lost his memory. Wow, Toadbert, what a great drawing. You know what? I'm gonna put this on my fridge, just for you. Looking good.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Yo.
Wow, guys, don't let this girlfriend watch your video. And if she watched this video, Mario and Luigi just stole your girlfriend. So I'm going into this fight with baby Mario and baby Luigi, both level 14. Luigi a bitch for real.
Bye bye. Luigi.
I really don't understand what motivated Luigi there. Did he really just want to save Bowser that bad? Ignoring the fact that Green Yoshi is able to push the boulder all the way to the edge but can't push it over the edge, this boss fight's just really cool. Look, I love the part where you're inside the giant Yoshi. Wait a minute. Wow, that was some impeccable voice acting right there. You could really feel the emotion in that. You know, we saw all the Yoshis who pushed the boulder before this part, but for whatever reason they just threw in a black one. Must be a Netflix show. Yeah, the boss fight was really easy.
Wow! Bum 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 bum. Yoshi!
Your eyes do not deceive you. Everyone really did just jump out of this monster's asshole. Yeah, Luigi definitely did just suffer severe brain damage. Don't worry guys, we got the cobalt shards back. I'm so happy to have them. I bought the big pal badge for baby Mario. This makes it so whenever you get a great when using the bros item, his attack goes up. And you know, not to flex or anything, but I always get great. So I sold my cannonballers because you can't use them without 4 bros, and I bought some 1-ups and mushrooms, and I also bought 40 green shells because those have been hard carrying me. I also bought some smash eggs. We go show Egad the drawing and he just doesn't give a shit. You know, baby Mario and baby Luigi's crying, I can deal with. I don't find it annoying. But baby Peach's crying is so annoying. And then they make you do stuff with the Toadsworths. Anyways, now I know how to play with my bros' balls or something. Onto the desert, we get probably the funniest cutscene in the game.
Wow, mamma mia.
Okay, so I get the Shroobs are an alien race, but seriously, they're an early on enemy. I think Mario and Luigi could even beat them. I know there's a lot of them, but that would be the easiest fight of my life. But you know, that's because it's me. So anyways, the stupid Koopa tells us that there's a secret entrance to the pyramid. So now we gotta do a lot in the desert. I don't really like this part of the game. Anyways, the desert has these Shruba divers, and whoa, I don't think you can do that anymore. Baby Mario dies, and I don't give him a 1-up for some reason. I don't know, maybe I want a bigger pay gap. So I did end up having to use the adults to open up an area for the babies. It felt like the right thing to do since there was a bunch of enemies there, and you know, that's the main part of this challenge. You know, I gotta say, I've always loved this Bomb-Omb animation, where they look at the other guy and go, ooh, I like that better. So after clearing the desert of literally everything, we go into the pyramid. I'd be hyped up too if I had any clue what she was saying. Peach literally dies. Alright, thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the video. Nothing else important happens in this cutscene.
Mamma mia!
This cutscene is so dumb, but I love it. But it really does bring up the question, why did they not just stomp on the shrooms before? Anyways, I'm going into this boss fight with Baby Mario level 16 and Baby Luigi level 17. Even the game knows that Baby Mario and Baby Luigi are carrying the adults. So, a couple of times I did have to use Mario to attack, but in all fairness, this was only a detriment to me, because Mario was doing 1 to 2 damage. Other than not being able to stop his mushroom attacks at all, Shroobred Brat was pretty easy. I didn't even have to use any of my mushrooms.
Oh no!
So, Baby Mario decides it would be a good idea to hit Luigi with a hammer. And then Mario conveniently wakes up, yells at Luigi, and then Luigi probably explains to Mario that Baby Mario hit him with a hammer, but Mario's still mad at him. I mean, the writing in this game deserves an Oscar. Anyways, I buy the thrilling pants for Baby Mario. It ups his attack even more. And I buy some more mushrooms and green shells. The underground has these dark complexion boos that steal from you. I really think they're trying to say something with this enemy. Baby Mario dies again, and for whatever reason I choose not to give him a 1-up. Look, I just really don't like Baby Mario, I guess. Nothing important happens in this part of the underground. The underground was going pretty smoothly. I'd have to place that on the fact that there's no boom guy. I mean, that guy has been the worst enemy of the game.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Needless to say, I do not like these guys. When I tell you these boom guys were rough, I'm not lying. Their attacks were just too good, and I was doing so bad that Baby Luigi died. So, long story short, all my mushrooms and 1-ups pretty much evaporated after this. But don't worry, by the end of the battle, Baby Mario was still dead. The worst battle I had was the last one against the boom guys. The worst part about it is I could have skipped this guy and no one would ever know. I wouldn't have even known if we're being honest. But yeah, I'm just gonna speed it up and show you exactly what happened. Yeah, my supply was looking pretty rough going into this boss fight. With Baby Luigi level 19 and Baby Mario level 18, I was ready for this boss fight.
Mamma mia.
Okay, so that was the weirdest sounding cry ever. But yeah, anyways, now we fight the guy from Super Mario Sports Mix. I'm not gonna lie, PD Piranha was really easy. I would just smash egg him when he was in the air, and then green shell him when he was in the ground. Yeah, that was definitely the easiest boss fight so far. That's where I remember him from. Mario Pinball Land! Anyways, we get another Cobalt Shard and unfortunately save that stupid Koopa. We also save Princess Peach and she's looking hotter than ever. Anyways, I sell the clothing and badges I'm never gonna use, and then I go on a shopping spree. I go to check on the Toadsworths, and for once, Baby Peach isn't crying. Anyways, we learned some new moves, they're not really exciting. We go to Peach's room, and big surprise, Bowser is trying to kidnap Peach. You know, I swear we've been over this already. Bowser reading his horoscope every day isn't even surprising at this point. And big surprise, Bowser actually kidnaps Peach right in front of Mario and Luigi. Like seriously, how does this happen? So remember how I said Yoshi's Island and being eaten by the big Yoshi's my favorite part of the game? Well, this whole Thwomp Mountain and then inside the volcano part is my least favorite part of the game. I actually cannot stand it. The first part of the mountain was really boring. I fought a few thwacks. They're easy. I really hate this part of the game. Baby Mario died and I got block trousers. Now unfortunately, block trousers can only be worn by the adults, but hey, I thought it was pretty cool. I got block trousers. Unfortunately, they can only be worn by the adults, but I thought it was pretty cool. Baby Mario dies and I get block trousers. Unfortunately, they can only be worn by the adults, but I thought it was pretty cool. I got block trousers. Unfortunately, they can only be worn by the adults, but I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. I got block trousers 4 battles with the thwacks in a row. The only battle I didn't get them was from the Cocoa Nutters, and I still don't want to say that name. On to the next part of the mountain. Maybe things will get interesting here. Spoiler alert, they don't. You know, this would be the perfect Mario and Luigi game if this section of the game did not exist. I hate this part so much.
Peekaboo.
Thank you guys so much for telling me that's Princess Peach's crown. I couldn't have figured that out myself. I thought it was Rosalina's crown, despite the fact that she didn't even exist at this point. That's right. This volcano happened to be erupting the second we got there. And despite the volcano erupting, enemies still want to fight. We somehow just happened to run into EGAT of the past. And then EGAT of the future makes some stupid water gushing thing to stop a volcano erupting. That doesn't even make sense. God, this part is stupid. With Baby Mario level 20 and Baby Luigi level 21, we go and fight a Thwomp's wife while he watches. That sounded way more sexual than I intended it to. And then I revived Luigi. You know, this is a problem I do a lot. It was around this point where I started using the chomp call, because when you're good at it, it's good. Yeah, other than Baby Mario dying one time, this boss fight was really easy. I was pretty much just using it to test out what items were good. Remember back in like 2019 when respecting women became a meme? Then like right after that meme died, calling men simps was a meme? Yeah, it's a weird world we live in. Baby Luigi is really into being pet like a dog. Like, I've never pet a child in my life. So, I don't know why Luigi does that. Well, I guess Luigi knows what he likes. Luigi's probably into some weird shit. I don't know what the thwomp was doing. Like, I've never been married, and I know not to call your wife too heavy. Honestly, he deserved to be launched into the volcano. Anyways, Bowser meets his younger self, and you think this would lead to such a cool boss fight? Spoiler alert, it doesn't. I went into the Bowser boss fight with Baby Mario level 21 and Baby Luigi level 22. Now I know what you're thinking. What happened in the volcano? Absolutely nothing. That's how boring this part of the game is. It was at this point that I realized both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi get an extra turn for the death of the adults, and that just didn't seem fair, so I decided to waste a turn. And I'm sorry to all the bosses where I didn't waste a turn. Yeah, I made fun of this boss fight, and I did lose to it, but it's still a really boring boss fight. If it hasn't been clear up to this point with how many times Baby Mario has died, I haven't even shown all the times where he died and I revived him. His health and defense is a problem, because a lot of things will just one-shot him. Even this turn, I got lucky that all the blocks were going for Mario, because I would have died if it was only Luigi. See what I mean? Baby Mario was just full health, and he still died to one shot. It was a good thing I could dodge the fire enough with Luigi. It was this point where I started to regret not upgrading his defense at all. This is the sad part about this boss fight. It was such a great idea, and could have been so great. Even having to get Bowser out of the way so you can kill Baby Bowser before you kill Bowser. It's just such a great idea. It just did not pan out. No, I did not play the clip 3 times in a row. I really am just that bad. But after enough green shells and chomp calls, I was able to finish off Bowser. It was a difficult fight, but I just still don't like it. Don't worry guys, they could have redid this fight later, but they decided not to, and made Bowser and Bowser have a very emotional heart-to-heart. And Peach gets kidnapped again. Seriously, can we write a new story? Now inside the Shroob ship, Baby Mario gets shot twice like he just entered Detroit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty embarrassed I gamed over to a normal enemy. Yeah, we definitely just entered Detroit. And apparently Princess Peach is enough to make everyone forget we're being held at gunpoint. Oh, and it's not even Princess Peach. Good job, guys. Interesting. There's a bunch of Shroobs on a spaceship, and then there's an imposter among them. You know, that would be a really great game. Holy shit, I'm trying to listen. Shut up. If you don't want a concussion, definitely don't go to Yoshi's Island. Now in Toad Town, I buy the mushroom genes for Baby Luigi, which ups his defense and health. I stock up on smash eggs, chain chomp calls, and green shells, and then I also stock up on mushrooms. So these shroids are pretty cool, but it's also really annoying how if you don't jump the split second they tell you to, they kill you. And in case you're wondering, of course they one-shot Baby Mario. What are you, new to this? Turns out these shroids are comedians when they short circuit, because apparently it's funny to go for Baby Mario when you put Luigi as the guy you were going for. Well, it should have been obvious to me since he was short circuiting he was going to break, but it still pissed me off because of course it one-shot Baby Mario.
Upgrades, people, upgrades!
So, these Skellyokis are really annoying. Is that really how you say its name? But they're manageable. But look at this animation I just found. Apparently you can press X or Y too early with the hammer, and there's a whole different animation. I played this game for hours as a kid and never even knew that. And if you're too far away, they do little jumps over to the enemy. Please tell me I'm not the only one who just found this out. See, I thought this part was going to be really cool because you're supposed to do one side with the adults and then the other side with the babies, and the baby side is a lot easier, but it really wasn't that interesting. I had no problem clearing out the baby side. In case you're wondering why that is, it's because it was designed to be done by the babies. You're welcome. Yeah, nothing interesting happened during the adult side either. It was just really long and annoying battles because of the love bubbles. You know, it's getting to the point with this challenge that it would be harder if I started using the adults instead of the babies.
Let's go.
After entering Star Hill, Baby Mario gets bombed like he just entered Detroit. Wait, I already made a Detroit joke? Oh. After entering Star Hill, Baby Mario gets bombed like he just entered Ohio. Am I right, kids? I'm dying inside. With both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi level 24, I was ready to fight the boss. Now I know what you're thinking. You just keep skipping right to the boss fight. Look, nothing interesting has been happening. I think I just got too good at the game. Either that or I had enough one-ups to not really care about what was happening. Okay, so I just did 64 damage in total to one of the Shroobs. Now can you explain to me, how come the regular Shroobs only have 15 HP, but these support Shroobs have 110? What's the difference? Okay, maybe I'm being racist. Maybe there is a difference. So I finally got a chance to use the red shell. And I don't know how, but somehow I am worse with the red shell than the green shell. It's pretty sad, I know. I know I've been a hater on most of the bosses, but I think this boss is pretty cool. How you have to make sure to kill the back Shroobs, so then the bomb would go get the commander Shroob. I think it's pretty cool. Look, it was an easy boss fight, I got nothing to say. Baby Mario got shot like he was in Detroit. Wait, I used that exact joke already? No, he got shot twice before. This one he just got shot once. Okay, fine. Baby Mario gets shot like he just entered Florida. Florida's funny, right? And then I accidentally revived Luigi. But I decided to keep going with this one because I was already so far in, and all that was doing was affecting me because I lost one of my one-up supers for nothing. Luigi got bombed like he just entered Detroit. Look, there's no more funny states, leave me alone. And I know Detroit's a city. And after a few chomp calls, Commander Shroob was down. I'm a little sad that the chomp calls became my good item. I really liked the green shell being my good item because that was just funny to me. So then the cobalt shard just completes itself. But for whatever reason, we can't use that to our advantage. And I guess for whatever reason, Baby Luigi didn't vibe with the cobalt star. And then he started crying. Anyways, we go talk to a gate. Look, I don't know where we are anymore. I just want this video to be done. I told you Luigi was into some weird shit. Anyway, since Luigi isn't pure of heart or whatever, we have to go get a block to prove that he's pure of heart or something. I don't know if I just took a bunch of drugs before doing this, because I do not understand what's going on. Baby Mario dies. Baby Mario dies again. Baby Mario dies again. And yes, this is the only interesting thing that's been happening here. None of these enemies are that exciting. I get this on the first try.
Wham! Kazap! First try.
So unfortunately here I do have to use the adult. Hey, what the hell? As I was saying, okay, what's going on here? No, I know I'm not supposed to use the adults, but come on. So yeah, that was all just a joke on Luigi. Haha, really funny, you stupid Stargate. You know, I completely forgot this part of the game existed. I don't hate it, but I did not remember it existed.
Luigi!
Peekaboo.
See, Baby Mario says peekaboo a lot throughout the game, which I just feel like that was a weird line to give him for a lot of stuff. But you know what? I think it's kinda cute, so I don't care. Peekaboo, Baby Mario dies again. See, that was a weird time to say peekaboo, huh? So, you're about 50 minutes into this video at this point. I don't even need to say what happened here. You know what I'm about to say. Alright, here's the ultimate test. No audio, no visual, just a black screen. Guess what happened? You know what? I'll even give you a hint. It had something to do with Baby Mario. If you said Baby Mario dies to both of those, then you're right.
Are such a fucking animal, a deranged animal.
You're fucking ain't right!
Now I'm on this part. You think I would do a little research on what this is called, but I'm not going to. So we got Cobalt Shard number 4, and I'm really excited to see what we're gonna have to do to get Cobalt Shard number 5. Oh, Toadbert just gave us Cobalt Shard number 5. Toadbert and the stupid Koopa die, and then Toadbert tells us to look at his drawing. Apparently there's mud on the drawing, but there's nothing. Oh wait, mine's just a printed piece of paper, huh? Wow, there's a second Shroob Princess. Hopefully 9/11 doesn't happen. With Baby Mario level 25 and Baby Luigi level 26, I'm ready to fight this Shroob monster spinning thing that was like the first boss you fight at the start, but this one's better. Yeah, makes sense. Look, you think I could just look ahead in the timeline a few seconds and see the name, but I don't want to. You know, for the last boss fight before the Shroob Princess boss fights, you would think I would have something more interesting to say, but this boss fight was really easy. I just used all my shells when he was up, and when he was down, I would just use the Chomp Call. The scariest thing was I was down to my last turn before they just automatically game over you like they do in the beginning. I don't know why that's part of it. We talked to... what the hell's his name? We talked to Dr. Egad. Is it Doctor or Professor? Professor Egad. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. It's Professor Egad. Why did I think it was Dr. Egad? We talked to Professor Egad and he provides us with no useful information. I buy the Drain Badge A for Baby Luigi. It does the exact same thing as the Drain Badge, but it does it better. I stock up on mushrooms and bros items and sell the stuff I'll never use because this is the last level. This is what my bros item collection looks like, although I will regret not bringing any red shells. On to the Shroob's Castle. And all I can say is this was quite a ride. This was definitely the hardest part of the challenge, which, you know, makes sense because this is the last part. The first enemy of the castle, Baby Mario dies. With the amount of people who probably had to playtest this game and go through this game, they still decided that was a good spot to put the box. Like, come on. You know, I should have known it was all over when Baby Luigi died. I don't know why I thought Baby Mario could do anything but die. Fighting the Shroobzord a second time, this is how Baby Mario died. And yeah, Baby Luigi almost died again, but don't worry, he didn't. And yeah, that was just getting into the castle. The inside gets a lot worse. I cleared out pretty much all the enemies in the courtyard, and then on the last one, I gamed over. And because I didn't save at any point, I had to do the courtyard again. And because I couldn't figure out what was going on with this laser move, I gamed over again. Luckily, this was only the first enemy. Baby Mario dies? Not that it matters, because I game over again. Baby Mario dies on the first enemy's first move, so I restarted again. These Shroob Orbs were a real problem because I couldn't figure out what that laser move was. I couldn't figure out if it was going to go up or down, and I died a lot to it. It got to a point where I just started saving after literally every battle. I finally cleared out the courtyard, and ironically enough, when I was saving after every battle, I had no game overs. And in some random ass hallway, I game over. So I run into my first Shroob Rex, which is a pretty easy enemy, but all you have to do is make sure you stomp on him twice so he shrinks down so you can avoid his move. This will be important later. In case you're wondering, later is right now. For context, Shroob Rexes do not spawn in the overworld. The only way they spawn is with the soul bubbles. And now these soul bubbles are annoying on their own because they're like the love bubble where they heal their friends, but they can also bring them back from the dead. And if they bring a Shroob Rex back from the dead, it's full length again. Now you can one-shot those just fine. But now here's the problem. When there's two Shroob Rexes, you can't get them small enough at the same time. You have to go for one and hope the other one doesn't do his running move, which I am very unlucky and it doesn't happen. Now normally this isn't a problem because with Mario and Luigi you can do the move where you stomp on them twice so then they shrink down twice. But with only babies it's a pain in the ass and then I game over. So yeah, this is what I have to deal with throughout the castle because that layout of enemies is very common. In case that 10 times sped up footage wasn't enough for you, for context, that was like a 7-minute long battle. Here is what happens when a soul bubble is somehow able to revive both the Shroob Rexes. That was just the first part of the castle. The second part of the castle gets even worse. In case you're wondering, I had 16 one-up mushrooms at the start of the castle. And then there's Shroobsworth. Now I know you guys know my opinions on Toadsworth, but you put that in an enemy form as a Shroob, and this enemy is just annoying. Look, I wouldn't particularly say it's a hard enemy, although I was struggling to learn its patterns. I game over again, and then I gamed over again. Baby Mario dies, and then I game over because Baby Luigi's butt was on fire. At this point I developed a strategy where I would use Baby Mario to attack the soul bubble, and then use Baby Luigi to attack the Shroob Rex that the soul bubble healed. It actually worked surprisingly well. I will mention that there's been many points where Baby Mario dies and I just reload the save because I knew I wasn't going to win the battle. Other than a few game overs, I pretty easily got to the UFO. Luigi suggests that we control the UFO, and then Stuffwell somehow manages to perfectly plug into the alien ship. Now, North American and European outlets don't even match, but sure, Stuffwell, you can just plug into an alien spaceship. Unfortunately, even with perfect timing as the babies, you still have to use Luigi to hit this spaceship. And of course you have to use Mario to shoot, so you have to use both the adults here. Now in the surveillance room, we find Princess Peach on the cameras. Unfortunately, she can't hear us, but Baby Mario thinks hitting it with a hammer will do something. See, this is why giving children a hammer is stupid.
Babies! Oh!
It actually worked. Okay.
Oh no! Eh ma, tutto ripeto, tutto ripeto.
Wow. The adults wanted to be useful by explaining what I just saw. See, this is the real reason why I did babies only. And I game over fighting 3 Shroobs worths. You know what? I don't even know what I expected. I was playing around in the sewers, and then I found the saving grace of this challenge. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ryan, what do these magical pants do? And if I'm new here, how did I know your name was Ryan? Well, dear viewer, what these pants do is they up Baby Mario's defense, attack, and also his stash. But they up his defense and attack. I will finally not have to say, Baby Mario dies. Baby Mario literally has more defense than Baby Luigi now, which is a little sad for Baby Luigi, but he served his purpose. So for that edit I just did, I was trying to find the gear icon, which I clearly did not. But then I found this Wikipedia page that shows every single type of gear you can get in this game. And it turns out there's this 100-point pants that ups your defense by 100 and every other stat by 20. Now that would have been great for Baby Luigi or even Baby Mario. You know how you get it? By killing Shroobbrexes. And you know how many Shroobbrexes I killed? A lot. Now you're telling me I got 4 blocky trousers and no 100-point pants. That's just great RNG. Remember a minute ago when I said I would never have to say Baby Mario dies again? Well, Baby Mario died again, mainly because I got cocky. Other than Baby Mario dying that one time, now that I had the rocket genes, the castle, easy. So you're gonna tell me nobody questioned the placement of this store either? I mean, you literally go inside it, come on. So I do something that I don't think I've ever done in my history of playing this game. I went back to the castle mid-level to pick up more items. This is what my item stash looked like, and this is what my bro's item stash looked like. And if you remember in the beginning, I collected 5 coins as the adults. Well, there they are. On my way back to the past, I randomly talked to this toad and found out that stash points make it so you're more likely to get lucky hits. I literally thought it was only for discounts in the stores. So the Cobalt Star just runs away. So we find the princess and Baby Mario tries to break an alien force field with his hammer. But I'm not even gonna diss him this time, because last time it worked. But anyways, Princess Peach is being hella sus. So the Shroobs start attacking their own castle, and then I get to control another spaceship. Great. I beat the mothership first try, and I also didn't even have to use Luigi. So we save Princess Peach, and I'm ready to take out Princess Shroob. Baby Mario's level 30. Baby Luigi's level 31. Why am I so happy all of a sudden? Because this video's almost over. I hate this move from Princess Shroob because I never know when she's going to come down and she just always ends up sitting on my face. Wait, you know, I actually kind of like this move. Maybe I'm not bad at counterattacking this move, and I just really like Princess Shroob sitting on my face. Really? Is this the joke we're going for with this battle? Oh no, she sat on my face again. Dude, what is this? I know this looks like I'm not even trying, but just let me lock in. I swear I do better. Baby Mario gets shot like he's in Princess Peach's castle of the past and the Shroobs have taken it over. Because that's exactly what's happening. See guys, I locked in. I even stopped her from sitting on my face. After locking in and a few green shells and a few chomp calls, I beat Princess Shroob. It took me about 20 minutes. It was overall a pretty easy fight. Also, the chain chomp I got for the last one was a girl. I didn't know that was possible. Thought it was pretty cool. So Peach explains to us that she has the last Cobalt Shard. And then she also explains she cannot let it happen, but she's being vague about it. And then Baby Bowser comes in and forms a Cobalt Shard. See, this is why Bowser is the best character in this game and Bowser's Inside Story. As it turns out, Princess Shroob has an older sister that Peach trapped inside the Cobalt Star. That's her sister? It's true what they say. The older sister is always the hotter one. Who the hell has ever said that? I hope this one sits on my face. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. Nope, I'm done. Hello guys, welcome to Freaky Killer. We're going into this boss battle with Baby Luigi level 31 and Baby Mario level 30, because they don't get XP from the other fight. So, Elder Princess Shroob doesn't sit on your face. I'm out of here. Alright guys, Nifty Killer is back. And I hate to say this, but this fight was ridiculously easy. I only took damage on her last 2 moves. Oh, you thought this was the final boss fight. Oh no, oh god no. Her second form. There is no way in this video I could do this fight justice. I do not recommend you go check out any of the raw footage unless you want to see if I want to cheat. But check out this raw footage, because this was like an hour and a half of my life I spent fighting this thing. This one form took me like an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, let's just get right into it. First off, I was all of a sudden cracked with the red shell, which really sucked because I only had 10 of them, and they are so much better than the green shell. So, let me quickly explain how you defeat Elder Shroob. You have to destroy her tentacles, which only destroys them for 3 turns, but then when her tentacles are destroyed, her crown becomes exposed, and you gotta damage the crown enough where it disables for 3 turns, and then you can attack the head, which is how you kill her. Now, the problem is the Chomp Call was really bad for this because it attacks everything instead of just one thing. And the Smash Egg was also bad at this. So the only thing I had going for me was the shells, which only worked on the tentacles. And the worst part about this is you can't even make the argument that I bought the wrong items, because there's 6 items where you don't need 4 bros to use them. You have the green shell, red shell, fire flower, ice flower, Chomp Call, and Smash Egg. Now, I didn't pack any of the flowers, but they wouldn't have done anything anyways because they would have just been worse than the shell. So, I had to jump on her crown and jump on her head. That's why this battle took so long. Yeah, that's right. I gamed over because both Baby Mario and Baby Luigi got dizzy. Now, I was really annoyed when only Baby Luigi got dizzy during the Kamek fight. So imagine how annoyed I was here, especially because I didn't save state between the first form and the second form, but luckily I did save state after Princess Shroob, so at least I didn't have to fight her again. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not the intended way to beat the game, shut up. So, after my failure, I was ready. I was not failing again. I was hitting those UFOs like I hit my wife. Disclaimer, I'm not married. One of the hardest moves for me was the 3 dick swinging move because I just found it really hard to avoid. And also, yes, those are dicks. You can't tell me they came from anywhere else. Another annoying move was the Child Toucher 3000. Because sometimes I'd forget to swing my hammer after one of them got captured. Also, I know what you're thinking. The Child Toucher 3000? Look, maybe I'm just trying to get this video demonetized at this point, because literally everything leading up to this was all good. So I disabled the crown, but I did have the biggest fumble of my life here. I didn't know you could still attack the head while the feet were up. So I missed out on a lot of damage for the first half of this battle. I want you guys to see why I initially struggled with the red shell. How are you supposed to know what to do when it's going that fast? So guys, I'm going to read out some stats for you. So her phase 2 has 3000 HP. Her crown has 200 HP and regenerates after 3 turns. Her feet have 400 HP and regenerate after 3 turns. So basically, every time I destroy the crown, I can do about 300 damage. Now, that is not including the damage I do from counterattacks. But yeah, this battle takes forever. I bet you thought I was gonna game over there. I shit my pants when that happened. Come on, did you really think I was gonna lose to the 2 dick swinging? No. And that was my last red shell. And no, I still haven't realized you could attack Princess Shroob. Guys, she summoned in 6 UFOs. That means I am so close to finishing off this fight. which was also good because I was put on a time limit at this point because I had my friend Mark coming over because we were watching Despicable Me 4. It was a good movie. Guys, you don't understand how scared I was there. There's still about 15 minutes left in this fight, but that means I've been fighting this thing for like 50 minutes up until this point, right? And the tentacle move did 14 damage anytime I got hit by it. So yeah, I was scared, especially because I never was able to get off without damage on that 3 tentacle move. At this point, I was sitting on shit more than I was sitting on my chair. If baby Luigi got dizzy there, that whole thing would have been useless. And there you have it. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time is possible with only the babies. Well, not really, because there is required battles with the adults. It's mostly possible with only the babies. Oh yeah, there is also that weird Bowser fight, but I did that without taking damage last time I played, so it was easy. For anyone still wondering about the story, it turns out baby tears can undo what the Shroobs did, but then they seem to just retcon that because seconds after, the Hydro Gush can do it. And then back in the present, Bowser's just chilling in the castle. Then he eats Princess Shroob and then that stupid battle starts. Yeah, they just couldn't let me be happy. They throw in Toadsworth's and Princess Peach crying at the end. But then the babies give the adults their hammer, and baby Luigi gets the last cookie Luigi had. See, I told you it was kind of cute at the end. I can never sit through this ending without crying a little. And then the babies are off back to their own time. Wait, it's called a pocket chomp and not a chomp call?